to another episode of Minecraft here in my single player world. It's been a little while since I recorded, but I've been uploading some episodes lately during this quarantine, I guess you can say. But I've gotten a lot of stuff done in the meantime, a ridiculous amount. I can't wait to show it off. And I think the best place to start is spawn. We got all the iron golem farms taken down. I think I had 18 left when I last showed it off. I can't remember. I had a lot of time on my hands to work on this, and we got it done. I got uh, these used to be 3 high. I used to have 2 on top of these. Total 9 towers of 3. Of course, I already had the middle one out. But I already started the next phase of this spawn transformation. My elytra's not on. That was to flatten it out. And we're going to flatten it out. We're going to put walls around it. And I'm just kind of working on the flattening off camera because it's not really the most interesting thing in the world, I know. All the villagers are still safe. You can hear them down below. You can still walk into these if you need to. I got to take down these 2 mountains, flatten those. There's a little bit of mob problems here and there, especially with this ravine. I'm out of torches at the moment. I had to light all this up. I got to light the rest of the stuff up over here. So there's a lot of work to do all together, but that's pretty much what's going on here. We're going to put some grass here. Just do that off camera, and we'll work on this when I get it done. And hopefully that's pretty soon, because I got a lot more time on my hands now. And of course there's the other projects that aren't really known about. I talked about it really briefly, I think. And it was this tower over here. I think it's like right, could show up right there. Comes in the render distance. There we go. All that wood from the iron golem farms is being used here. I haven't finished it yet. I got 2 more floors to do, which hopefully I can get done today. I'd like to get this completed because this is... Oh, it's a long, grindy process. Even covering the spawn with that cobblestone over there. That's been a long, grindy process. But I still got to finish that. Over here, nothing really changed except I got plans for out here. I'm going to run into a building, I think. Nope, not going to run into it. I can't land, of course, but I'm going to build another farm here. This is going to be a melon and pumpkin farm. I don't think I mentioned it in my last episode, but I just kind of had one of these built up as a basis, and I'm going to build it in here, and it's just a big giant structure to take up some space, and that's about it. I still have to get more logs, so I just built the structure, and we'll work on this the next few episodes. Not really in a hurry because I got to get a bunch of logs, but I've been using tons of oak wood for this oak district. Haven't really farmed much wood either. I'm going to do some changes here as well. Probably put coarse dirt in there. I got this huge patrol problem where they keep spawning. I got this area here that's all flattened out. Of course, you can still fall through a lot of these. Like right here, I can still come in underneath. We got a dog down here. No, just trying to keep things natural as much as I can, but at the same time do something different. So, you know what I just realized? I'm cutting down these trees and I'm thinking to myself about Minecraft 1.16, and I have 8 chests here and there's only 6 types of wood, but they're adding 2 new trees to the game, which means there'll be a need for this chest and this chest. So I guess this farm isn't as bad as I thought it was in the first place. And Anyways, I think I'm going to switch this out the coarse dirt real quick. I think it's this shulker box. Yep. So you got this shulker box, and then I'm going to swap this out. I need to get silk touch for the puzzle, though. And then I think I'm going to finish that tower real quick and see what I can get done on it. And then I have an idea for another project later on, a new project on top of the already many projects we got going. I think we got like 6 or 7 projects going or something. I want to do something there. I got that. I got this to finish. I got that to work on. I got to do something with this area here. I got to light it up too. I got to finish this church. We got we got too much to do. I need to sleep. I lost my green bed. I don't know where it's at. But that's good to know. I also got to think about resetting the nether in 1.16. It's kind of on my mind. I probably won't do that. I might just go and try to generate land around a certain radius, so then I just go to a certain point to get to the new terrain. I might do something like that. I think that'd be the best option, but I really want to reset the nether. There's nothing really valuable in it. I don't really like my spawn that I have, and I don't like it. So I think we're going to work on this church after I switch this out with coarse dirt. Got my shulker box here. And then I might have another idea for a project later on. Alright, so this is the church we built a few episodes back, and I think today we're going to try to finish it. And I can do this real quick. All I got to do is this. You can do it really quick. Go like that. Boom, boom. Like so. And then I just got to put the things there. I usually put crafting tables on the side when I build churches. So now we got the altar completed. Stand up there. Oh, I didn't bring signs for the pews, but no big deal. We can have one right here, one right here. It's gonna be a really small church. I'm not really looking for a huge church. So push these back 1 block then. I know it's a lot of space to have, but how many people play on this server? Well, first off, it's not a server. It's a single player world. I feel like it's too close though, but I don't want it in the back. You know what? Let's try this instead. I will try the 1 gap thing. Take these in the back, because that way I can still put like a chest and a crafting table back there. And that gives a little bit of space to walk. Yeah, that's not bad. I just need to make some signs, which I didn't bring. I had some on the chest. I didn't bring them. That's one of those issues I always end up with is whenever it comes to bringing materials, you don't bring like ladders with you or fences. You craft everything there, and then you end up with a huge surplus of signs or stairs or slabs or whatever. Like I'm gonna end up with over almost 2 stacks of slabs as extra. But this is the church pretty much. Pretty much completed. Really didn't need much, but I didn't really know exactly how I wanted to decorate it, so I took some time to think about it. Even if that time was a few months, but that's what matters, I suppose. Whoop. You know what would be really cool to put in here? A water fountain. Like a, not really water fountain, but what's it called? One of those holy water fountain things. It's full of holy water. I think that would be cool to put in here. Let me find the block. I think, you know what? I think the best way to do this would be with trap doors. Let me grab some trap doors. Don't think that's gonna look right, but we'll give that a try. We can change it later to a different trapdoor too. Even I could use iron trapdoors. Honestly, I like the idea of iron trapdoors better, but I think they still have holes in them. I guess holy water goes in here, so I guess that makes sense. Let me grab some water. Luckily, I built this staircase. Corners are always hard when you have like a wall like that. It's always difficult to end it, regardless of how you end it or where. But corners like that are always difficult. So we got our holy water, which is actually also an infinite water source. Actually works out pretty good. Still got your room. I usually put like some sort of room below here where I can have like a storage room or have like a furnace room. I've done the furnace room before in some of these churches, but I think that actually might be a good idea because I don't really have, because like when you're out here, the base is all the way over there, but if you need something smelted, you got to go all the way over there, and it can be a little bit of a hassle to do that. So maybe I will add a furnace room below here and have an entrance below here or something like that into the park area near the birch district. Let me grab some more planks, fill this in. I also got to check the lighting level in here because I think mobs can still spawn. Lighting level, where's lighting level? There it is. It's pretty good, I think. So I have lanterns everywhere. 8. I got 8s right there, but 8s are good. I did see a 7. Yeah, there. Oh, wait. Block 10. I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, I think we're good on light. Awesome. So I did that right the first time. I don't have to add anything. I just got to add the doors. Which I think I'm just going to go with the normal oak doors. I normally do. I like the oak door a lot because I try to consider myself a traditional builder, as I don't do all the random blockiness stuff, which I probably should learn how to do that more. But I like this flat edge right here. I'm one of those kind of people, I suppose. Very symmetrical style as well, I suppose. And I just added these, not really shutters, but these trapdoors up here. And honestly, I do like them a lot. I don't have them inside. Let me see what they look like in here. I do kind of like that. It adds a little bit of pizzazz that's missing. That's too high. There we go. Gotta sleep. But the world's really coming along quite nicely. A little bit slower than I intended, but sometimes it's good to be nice and slow and take your time and think about what you want to do. I can actually go up here and do this, thankfully. Isn't that 4? What did I do there? 1, 2. Oh, okay, I did it like that. Do it like that. And then, can I get it over? Yes, I can. And I'm out of the trapdoors. No problem. We'll just make 2 more real quick. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Cool. So we got some decorations up there. I probably could add a little bit more, maybe something up there. But I think for now we're going to leave it like this. I really think I should add a furnace from below here. But I might just do that if I have some extra time, because I think I need to get that done, that tower, at least get the floors in. I got 2 more floors. And I really want to put the walls in. But the walls are just going to be cobblestone and glass, and then I'm going to try to do something to remake it. Because I mentioned earlier, I think, that this is a recreation of a build that I did a long time ago. So it's pretty cool to see it in this world here. But I got ideas for over here. I want to build a reed farm right there. I know we got a reed farm over here in the farm. Actually, we could fly over there now. We have the reed farm here, but I want a more standard reed farm that's huge and I can use for other things. So we're just kind of making progress on the projects we got today. But let's get over there and finish that off. All right, looks like we're done. So we got all the floors of the tower finally done. I still got to light up the roof, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Take a look at the surrounding area. You get quite a view from up here. And the view's more spectacular now that the tower's got all the floors in. Get a look at the Badlands. You got this area here, nice pillar. You can see the Melon Dome. I think that's a good name for it, the Melon Dome. Of course, the fog's a little bit annoying. Get a good view of the church, the base, the clock tower, even though it's in the fog. Yeah, this is really starting to shape up. This tower. Let's take a look at it from the view here, and it is absolutely massive. I think there's 16 or 17 floors or something. Maybe even be 13. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 floors. That's what I counted. I may be off. Yeah, but 18 floors is quite a bit. This is a 40 by 40 tower. So what I'm going to do for the walls is I'm going to bring these pillars all the way up. And then this is a window, this is a window, this is a window, all the way up as well. Except there's going to be a layer of cobblestone there and a layer of cobblestone there. No, but I'll probably use glass panes. It's a lot cheaper for something like this. Maybe have a balcony up there. We'll have a train station, potentially, one of the levels. And we got the Wandering Trader. What has he got today? That's a good deal. 1 emerald for 1 sugar cane. Gunpowder. I didn't know he sold gunpowder. I'm always struggling to get gunpowder. But like the plan I think I want to do with this is just have a different theme for every single floor. Like the only floor that's not completely done is this second floor, because I plan on keeping it that way, just as a more open feeling. But I might try to do that for another few of these floors, just to fill up some space. But I think right now we might start a new project. All right, so the project we're going to be doing today is going to be a very long one. It's more of it's kind of like a second base, I guess you can say, but it's more of a for fun kind of deal. So this is where I've been gathering my terracotta here, and I flattened this out. And I got a plan for this area here, but not now. That's not what we're working on today. We're going to be working on the project over here. So this is where I've been gathering all my birch trees pretty much. And you can see there's 2 birch trees left right there. All the other birch trees are gone. And I've been gathering oak wood in the swamp over here. And I kind of want to use this area for something. So that's why I've been clearing it out and not replanting anything. But it's going to be covering the entire biome, or at least that's the goal. Which obviously I'm not going to be able to do in one day. But I kind of want to start out with a center point in this area, and that's with this lake. I want to kind of make it a circle, put a circle lake in here, and in the center of it. What's it going to be? I kind of want to build like a theme park over here with roller coasters and mini games and just kind of a theme for whatever. And I think I don't really have a name for it. I think I've been just calling it Nono Theme Park. But I got like an idea to put like restaurants and kind of make it like Disney World or Universal Studios or something along those lines. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a long project. I got a lot of stuff to do to get this area ready. But the swamp is pretty much empty. Man, I really launched that egg. I got the swamp here. I'm going to be clearing out these lily pads because I'm trying to gather as many lily pads as I can for the future. But this area here, we have a pillar over here, and that's because that reminds me that the end is over in this direction, our stronghold. So it's kind of in the middle of the area, towards the edge of the area that we've been working on. So this is the little bit of lag there, but this is the ravine that has our stronghold in it. It's a lot easier to travel with the elytra. I did miss some swamp trees, it looks like. I guess this is a different part of the swamp that I don't know if I'll even use this or whatever, but I've been trying to gather up the lily pads. I've been trying to clear out these trees, and it's been a long process to get this done. This is since the beginning of the world I've been working over here. But I think I'm gonna go measure out an area to put like a circle from like there to there and go from there. Alright, and here we have the 2 circles completed then. 70 diameter and a 100 diameter circle. They're not really fun to build, but they're easy to remember the patterns, I suppose. Thank God for circle generators on the internet. But anyways, we're going to raise these up to level 67, which is right here. And then this is going to be like a walking path. I'm going to walk around the theme park, and this is the center. We'll put like a little island in the center, maybe. And then there'll be branches off up to 8. I don't know if I'll put 8 or not. I might even have more than 8. But the plan is to have 8 branches off, one going in each direction diagonally and parallel or perpendicular to the circle and the center and all that too. Whatever it's called, I can't remember the word. Can't remember the word. And then we'll have like different themes. Like we'll have a roller coaster somewhere. I don't really know. And then maybe we'll branch off into the swamp there. We're going to branch off into the Badlands if we really need to or if we want to, because there's lots of potential for a lot of different buildings. But the one thing is I want to make clear is that I want to try to keep it in this biome as much as possible. I don't really want to invade the Badlands too much. It's interesting you can sleep in a bed in the middle of water. You think you wouldn't be allowed to do that. But anyways, we got the entire ring completed. The inner part where all the water is going to be stored, and I get rid of the land. Luckily, it's not very deep, so I didn't really have to worry about stone or anything, having to dig it. And the best part is it's all natural, the way I like to keep things. So I'm not going to do anything else with this ring probably today. But we got a little basis for this project. That's going to be, it's actually not really a project. I guess it's more of a base because of the scale of it. But I think this would be a great place to wrap up the episode. So I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Leave a like, subscribe, and as always, have a good one.